Welcome back to the channel. Here we are, another episode of Hitman for Dummies. We've gone to the Isle of Sgail. We're going to do some achievements. Phoenix from the Ashes and social climbing to start. Here's our default setup. Starting location will be the harbor. You're going to need a lockpick. Bring a coin. I don't think we ever end up using it. Yes, we do actually. And any silenced pistol will do. That's all you need. Let us begin. Okay, so gotta take out two targets. We got Zoe Washington and Sophia Washington. And we have to get a hold of the constant. Now I'm gonna show you how to do it. How to get the constant down to the harbor. But I'm not gonna do that for every video. There's about 5 videos before we get our location mastery. This will be the first. So we're going to pass through this area. I'm going to go up this purple carpet to the, I don't know what you call this, foyer or something of that sort. Our goal is to begin the, set off the big presentation Zoe has planned, and we're going to sabotage it and burn her alive. But she's a bad person, so she deserves it. Just slip through here. Now we're trespassing, so what we need is that wrench. Now, some people like to go on the other side. I prefer this way because you can come through this window. We're going to go through this door here, and we're going to be able to sabotage the device while the technician is being distracted by the guard, because if you approach from the other side, then, you know, you have to, you'll trigger them, and then they'll stop talking after a while, and then the technician you're going to have to deal with, having to deal with both technicians. Can't speak today. Seems like nothing's changed in the new year. Now what we need to do is get a disguise. Take out one of these guys. We're going to take out both of them, but we're going to steal. Now, as you see, I waited because I knew this guy's cycle and he was going to come. So you don't want. My preference is just wait for the cycle to go through, and unless you see him, unless you know for a fact that he's just started it, he or she or whoever. See, it takes him 20 seconds, and then he goes back to his other position. So sneak up on behind these guys. I would say use a wrench because it's just quicker. Technically, you can leave these guys here, but I'm going to choose to hide them. Just dump his body in the stone box. Looks like it's stone. There's a coin there, so you don't even need to bring the coins because there's so many coins in this level. Now that we've sabotaged Zoe's little presentation, put on the disguise, and we're going to go through here. This hole in the wall, we're going to go up the ladder to the chapel. But for some reason, the guard of this in this blue outfit is not allowed in here. They're trespassing, so make sure you're not spotted. And we're going to lockpick this door. Now our next goal is to, there's another coin. You have to take out all these guys. Because the guy in the red, and we have to take his disguise. What you want to do is you want to lure somebody over here, which will usually be the first guard. Get your wrench ready. Now you're not, there's no enforcers, so you can, you know, sneak in. You don't have to worry about being spotted. I want to make sure these two guys, their backs are turned. Unfortunately, this guy wasn't in the first attempt, so I forgot about this. I should have cut this out, but anyway. So that's a lesson learned. Let these two guys finish their discussion, the technician and the master of ceremonies, and then distract the guard. Hitman for Dummies, where we do it the hard way. Or we don't know what we're doing. Okay, so when they stop talking, he's going to head towards the window and give you the opportunity yet again. Get your wrench ready.
We might have a possible disturbance. I'm moving to investigate. We'll keep you posted.
And now you can use the phonograph to distract them, but I prefer not to. I like the coin. Knock him out. Put him in the box. Coin. Coin. Gun. Now, for some reason, I am nervous about distracting these guys. After 5 videos, basically it's a lot easier just to clobber everybody. All you want to do is take him out, of course, because he's now in the good position. And there's no point in messing around, just come up here. This guy only turns around if you make noise. So, and now we have to hide all the bodies. No guns out, no weapons, no nothing, because Zoe comes through here to get to the to her presentation. I don't know how she actually gets in this room. Guess she goes through the chapel. Pick up that for some intel if you want it. Pick up the church key if you so desire. Pick up the coin. I'm gonna drag him, stick him in there. Change into the Master of Ceremonies disguise, and it's time to go. I'm gonna go through this door here. There's a quick check to make sure everything's fine, everything is good. There's only one guy with a gun, so. For more intel, you can grab that little blue diagram. I'll direct you through this door, and here we are now. This thing will be set ablaze. This monstrosity of a statue. With Zoe inside. Now I like to stand here and get all the applause. Makes me feel special. Now already Zoe should be moving into position. So the torch is there next to the money pit. If that's real money, these people are all stupid. Horrible. I'm going to ignite the money pit.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean.
And you got to keep the torch because Zoe's going to come and you got to set the statue on fire. Now I should have cut. This is a particularly long video. There she is. You can see her in the right hand, and that woman's not head's in the way. We'll get a trigger to announce her, and she'll do her speech. There we go.
Zoe Washington. The Ark
Now I should have cut to the end of the speech, but
founder's rightful successor.
I don't think I chose to in this video.
Our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Patrons of the Ark Society.
There you go. We get the mission story of Phoenix from the ashes.
Chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough.
But survival is
We
not
must
enough.
live and we must soar.
Come
The
on,
Ark
come on,
Society
hurry
must
up.
not only commit itself to survival, but to
And we're going to do this over again
create our
because
next home in the stars
on this
or
video
the
and
next step in human evolution.
the last video, I think,
This
second to
is
last
the
video.
eternal purpose
I got
of the
a
elite.
collection of 5 coming
Not just
soon.
to lead,
This is
but
number
to
1.
lead from the front.
And one of the other achievements is to perform the ceremony as it should be, so you don't kill her. Next one, I think it's the last one, and then it will be to use the cannon. You can't see it here, it's on the battle map. I'm not sure the term for it's to the left, and it's directly pointed at the stage, and then you're going to use the cannon to blow Zoe up. So we're gonna, for those videos, we'll do a lot of skipping.
Look at you, Finnegar.
So
All
here we
dressed
go.
to kill. Now, let's do this.
And Just wait for the trigger.
Light her
There we
up.
go. Ignite. And Zoe can't escape, and she's going to get roasted.
We rise from its ashes, not just to survive.
This is a particularly gruesome death. I do like the fact that you can hear her screaming as the flames get higher, but it's just enough for you to know, but you know, the audience, of course. There we go. I just feel bad for her. It's a lovely shot. And we are done. Now we're going to go after her sister, Sophia. There's another achievement. Now you don't. Watch out for the fire. You can be burned by it. And you can actually die if you get too close. So now we're going to go back in here and get our old disguise. It's been a long time since I've seen this video, since I've edited it. I'm going to put the torch there. Could drop it. But good news is it doesn't burn down the castle. And our next goal will be to we're doing social climbing, and that means what we have to do is we have to get to the upper level, disguise ourselves as an architect that's colluding with Sophia to mess with the constant, and that causes them to have a big brouhaha. Here's me going to the unopened secret door. The button's over here on this wall. There it is there. Forgot about that. Now pay close attention to where we go, because we're going to be doing a lot of these videos. No, that's not the right way. That's in the sewers. Go through here. We'll be doing a mission in this area soon. Through this door and go up the stairs, and we're going to get ourselves there's no enforcers in this area, so you don't have to worry about that.
What I mean is that one of them.
Go up these stairs and we'll be in the main towers, I suppose. Go through that door, and we're going to go upstairs. Now the key to getting upstairs is once you start seeing the different disguised, not soldiers, guards, not the ones in these blue uniforms, but the
council meeting. You know what it's about?
Evening, sir.
them. Once you see them, go through this door. Go through this door, and you go through that door, and you're gonna be able to climb up this pipe, and sometimes you get seen, sometimes you don't. We're right above where the funeral for Janus is being held. And we're going to turn this off and get a bartender to come out here, and we're going to steal his disguise. And right now we're on the level where all the architects are. There's one particular architect you need to get. I'm going to show you how to get the mission story activated if you use those. After that, we're just going to wing it. I've already done it so many times I don't need to access the actual computer, as you'll soon see. So just wait for him. Make sure the door closes, because technically you are trespassing, even though you're a guard. Knock him out. Take his disguise now. Now nobody comes out here, so you can leave him there, but I like to hide him behind the boxes where we were hiding. Just on the off chance somebody comes here. There's no place to actually hide him. It's one of those non-areas with no crate. You pitch him over the side and that'll kill him. Now he drops the key, so you need to get it so you can, because the door is locked. See, so you have to unlock it. You can use the lockpick, of course.
Our parents were afraid of the missiles, but I think we both know that if
Okay, I always have a habit of forgetting where we're going. So go in this room with the big domes, the model cities. Now that guy we just passed is the one we're looking for.
Quite the resume.
Now what you can do is you can just jump her right then and there, that lady, subdue her. For some reason, I did the old vacuum cleaner trick to lure her into this room. I didn't know why, because you can safely grab her without being spotted. Another thing is there's nothing to hide her in here, so you can just have to move to the side. We are on casual difficulty, so there's no cameras to worry about. If not, if you were on one of a higher setting, there would be a camera in this room right behind us on that wall. So here's what you want to do if you want to trigger the mission story and get the clues on what to do. So we'll go with the window. We're going to go over here. Climb through this window. There are 2 guards. They will not see you if you don't make noise. Investigate this laptop and you'll learn about the little scheme Sophia is doing with the constant.
According to this email thread,
Next, what you want to do is you
Sophia
want to
Washington has recruited one
distract
of
the... No, I thought he was
architects
already
in a
out
plan to
here.
discredit the Constant.
I was wrong.
Sounds promising.
I gotta remember to ask questions about that. No way.
Maybe he was out here.
Be doing this.
Yeah, that's him, because there's 2 guys who will come out here. That
47.
is him.
Olivia is
I'm
trying
mistaking
to
this for
locate
another video.
Claire's cell number. See if we can't
No,
contact
we
him
were
directly.
lucky he was in position.
Stand
You can always tell because those
by.
blue
That's Sinclair, all right.
blueprints
And those are the
there,
blueprints for the
that's the
project.
key. That's the sign
Should
that
come
you
in
know that
handy.
you got the right guy. So we got to change into his robe now. We're going to approach the constant and show him those blueprints. And we're going to basically set the whole thing into motion.
I just don't see the point of it.
So talk to the constant,
I
show him the blueprints, follow him to the tower, and
Mass? Which rank
Sophia will soon join us.
Outside observer, Mr.
The
Name's
voice
Sinclair.
actor for this character, he
I'm
makes it
Chief Technical
so
Officer
soft
of
sounding.
Constant
It's
Industries.
so he's one of the favorite voices of this
about?
series.
Would only walk backwards.
I will admit that I was always
Here,
attached to
I
the
think
old
it might
Diana.
interest you.
What's this?
Vivian
you know.
Key, I believe her
The
name was.
chip in your
Or
neck
is.
is my design, which means
But I do like the new Diana that they did for the World of Assassination trilogy. So I'm
Meet me at the tower
torn.
and be discreet.
This guy I quite enjoyed.
We can't be seen together.
always
I always
happens.
thought Sean Bean was the voice of Lucas Gray for some reason, because I know that Sean Bean they use his likeness for one of the targets, one of the elusive targets. So I just assumed it was him. I was shocked to learn that it wasn't him. Here we go. We're going to go through the tower here. Or to the tower here, not through it. We'll have a little discussion. Sophia will join us. Gonna make conversation while we wait for this stuff.
Sir, hello.
Now I can promise you this one. In the last video, we do a lot of cutting.
It's lovely by the fire.
Basically, just assume that you were paying attention for this. With this one.
May I see
And
the
sit
blueprints
down.
again, please?
Of course, he didn't ask for the blueprints. I always forget that. Give him the blueprints, and you tell him about the little scheme. And
All right, Mr. Sinclair. I'm listening.
Don't. In fact, forget all I said.
Excuse me?
This wasn't my idea. Sophia Washington.
that's
She's the one
Sophia
who told me to
Washington.
approach you.
What a little scamp.
Go on.
Just likes to cause trouble, doesn't she?
That's why. I just went along because she's the boss.
And you're telling
Is she
me
the
this
boss?
now?
Does she work at Kronstein Industries now?
Let's just say
So we've taken out Knox and his
I
daughter.
see. Thank you for your candor, Mr. Sinclair. You have been most helpful.
I'm recording this on January
Hang on for a
3rd,
moment.
so we still got it. I'm bad in math. Trying to impress everybody. 17 days before the new update. I don't know if we have to pay for it,
Sophia, I need
or
to
if it's
see you at
being
the
given to
tower.
us for free, but
I'm
I know
sure
Hitman 3
you
supposedly
are
has a
and
really good
you
sales.
can't.
Something like 50 million. There you go, mission story, social climbing. Now what they're doing, can't speak.
I am
Ah.
sorry you got dragged into
Might have to
this.
cut that out.
Sophia is
When she
spectacular,
comes in here, they're going to go
gracious.
upstairs, and that's when you're going to make your
Fortunately, most
move.
people of her ilk she
There's
likes
actual
to
multiple ways to kill her.
sense of
We're going to do the,
And who are you, exactly?
a humble
well,
advisor,
we'll just, you'll see.
nothing more.
Power.
In the
without
last video, we're actually
responsibility.
redoing this whole
Nothing humble
mission
about
again,
that.
and
Hmm.
we're We're gonna do
You have my interest,
several
Miss-
different
All right, I'm
options.
here. Are you gonna tell me what's so damn important?
Ah, Sophia.
Now you don't really have to stand here. You could be leaving or you could be heading for the window. What we're gonna do is
We've met. What of it?
some more intel
I
there.
don't blame you
Diary.
for trying, Sophia. Just
I thought I was gonna go for the window, but no.
I'm
Like I said, it's been a while since I've actually watched this video. Okay, now we're gonna go. So go at this window. No one will spot you. And work your way around the ledge. Slip past this window. Actually, no, you don't slip past it. You jump over the crack in the. You're gonna go up. You can see that ladder to there. That ladder staircase. We're not gonna go there. I'm gonna stick to the second floor. And this window is the bathroom. And for some reason I was curious to know if I was gonna spot them, but you can just see Sophia had just passed. Now they're gonna have a little discussion, and then we're gonna kick her off the cliff and get another achievement, and then we'll be
That's your
done.
play.
Actually, we're gonna take out the constant or abduct them.
Recommended you and Zoe to the party.
And we're gonna abduct them in the hardest way possible in one of the because the path that he takes, some disguises become trespassing, but you still have to go through it. And others are not.
Their confidence.
And this is a full discussion. We're gonna
serve them for
should have cut this out, but
and you don't
in the
have
later
any
videos
brains.
we're gonna just cut out everything.
You're
So
the one with a poison chip in your
once
mouth.
again, sorry that I made
I'm
it
the
such a
one
long video.
pulling the trigger.
You.
Here we go. Come on.
They gave
Come
it to
on.
you.
Raven, finish.
Ouch. That's gotta sting.
She really is a mean girl.
I mean, the Constant is like the voice of God.
Her and her
right?
sister both
Only he speaks for the partners.
picking on the poor
Surely
Constant.
They wouldn't dream of undermining his authority. Only the partners are old school, aren't
I'm
they?
fascinated with
They
this
recognize
January
class,
update.
pedigree, birds of a feather, and all that. And you
New maps,
reek of middle class.
new stories.
You carry the stink of public transportation.
Something I would like them to do is bring back some of the old missions from the previous games, like the Li Hong. I would love to see Li Hong in this kind of setting.
A private elevator and it goes
It's one of my favorite
straight
ones.
to the top.
Don't fool
The
yourself.
Colombian
Sophia.
drug lab.
They may use
I'd love to
you
do that one
punish me, but you're
with a map like
tool,
this.
nothing more. And
With this
pathetic
game engine.
news only shows me how much you have yet to learn.
Some of the Hitman 2, Hitman 3s. Actually, Hitman 3 was mostly repeats of Hitman 1, so Hitman
I've
4,
said
Blood
my
Money.
piece. We're done here. Boss.
I would like to see some of those. Though those maps were quite impressive. Okay, so here we go. Wasting time as this goes on. Just push. Oops. Sorry.
Both targets down.
She lost her phone
Impressive
too.
Work, 47.
Now we gotta
And
pick
now
up the
to confront the constant.
trigger.
Mr. Gray,
Get the,
what's your
uh,
status?
That achievement. Couldn't
I'm
read
on a
it. It's
helicopter.
fall
The
for it.
place is
Fail
crawling
for
with
it. I'm not sure.
security. 47, you better bring the
Now we
constant
got
to one
to,
of the boats in
as
the
we already
harbor where
discussed,
it's quiet.
going after the constant.
You can use the
Now,
key.
because in this architect disguise, we do not, we have a little bit of trouble at the end. But I'll show you how to slip past all the prying eyes. So slide down. We're going to work our way back to the window. Constant is still in the tower, so if you hurry up, you can catch up to him. This is the only time we're going to do the whole constant abduction thing. I rarely do it when I'm just playing the game. Yeah, I just killed your boss. Did a bad job being a bodyguard. Go back through the tower bridge. Back in here. Now look. Here's me. What am I doing here? I think I was pausing for a save. Yeah, I like to save the game now and then because I keep screwing up. Oh yes, now I remember. He went out to talk to Jebediah Block. You'll understand what this is all about. Never had this before. Usually he waits for you somewhere else. does come back through this room. This is where we're going to greet him. Basically, he's having a discussion with an NPC who you can disguise later in another story mission to kill Sophia. But she's dead now, so there's no point in all this. So should have cut all this out. But well, he's leaving now, so there we go. Come on, Constant. You will come through this door. This is where we're going to abduct him. Here he is.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to
The
this
Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
I have the kill switch.
time? Sure. What did
How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves. No signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you.
Another reason why this is a long video, because we're going to do the whole walk down all the way to the harbor.
You're Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
Do it just the one time, and then if you keep wanting to do it, you can... now, from wherever you speak to him, the path will change slightly, but it will always end up going at the same location eventually.
Betrayal. You
So here we're safe. The Architect is a good disguise. You can get almost anywhere.
Not just that.
Only a few places that are off limits to this level of... there is an enforcer there that I didn't notice until I started getting spotted, so I had to duck and weave. And if you get too far away from the Constant, he will stop. So there he is. He stopped there, but he spots you and keeps going. So now we're going to just have him talk a bit.
Good to see you, sir.
We are getting to the end of the video. Trying to cut down on the time, but now for some reason he stops here. I don't think he's ever stopped here for me before. But I could be mistaken. Now we're coming up. We're still okay here, but once we go down this staircase coming up, that's when we're going to get into a trespassing area. So basically the trick is, let him walk ahead of you, and then, give him some time to walk ahead of you, and then, race through the area he just is, because there's two enforcers here. Well, because you're trespassing, there's two enforcers, so you can just slip past real quick. This next part's a little harder because there's so many people, and you're not supposed to be here in this disguise. I don't really like this. I think maybe it's part of it as an added difficulty. So what you want to do is, you're going to get spotted through that gate if you're not careful, so hide here. Let him get through these guards first, and then boom.
I'm glad I'm rich, though.
Always found that odd that you could leave a trespassing zone behind guards that, are protecting it. And they don't ask questions. So another long video almost done. Now it's just basically just make our way down to now this might be, I believe there's a one final achievement where you can kill the Constant, even though you're not supposed to. I believe this is a video where we do that, so I recommend once you get down here, before you get into the boat, save it, kill him, start over, and then leave. One more achievement can't hurt. I believe this is the video. It has to be, because I don't think I don't do this whole thing. It's a time killer. I don't see a reason why we can't lead him to one of the helicopters up, up atop. Let's see. Here we go. If I start saving the game, then we're going to kill the Constant.
Enough talking. You'll do
I guess we didn't do that.
later. We're here.
So I guess we're going to be doing
Get
this
on the
whole
boat.
walking down the path, walking into the harbor thing again. we go. We are done. Let's get our confirmation, and then we're going to take a break. Get drunk. I don't know, do something. Unless you're underage, don't drink. Here's all our achievements we're getting. This is only for adults. Don't do anything bad on my account. I don't want to get sued. That's it. We are done. One down, 4 to go. Until next time. Ciao.